Welcome back to SoFo Academics, where I teach you guys how to budget, save, and invest to build generational wealth. Go to SoFo Academics to clear and erase all your debt today. Make sure you cop the latest Bitcoin to the Moon shirt, SoFoAcademics.com. Let's get straight into the video. We see that market is currently in the extreme fear with a 20 out of 100. Last 1 year, been read with a 73. 1 month ago, market still in fear, 38. Past week, market's extreme fear with a 20. Now, previously closed at extreme fear of 17. So we got to keep in mind the best time to buy our stock is markets in extreme fear. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently at 80,594. See Bitcoin look like it was going to push back up last week as it was around the $91,000 range. Now we see another breakout. Good one to keep buying as we see these false breakouts in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Even market Ethereum sitting at a great price right now, currently at $2,015, and we see that anything we buy right now in Ethereum, we have the opportunity to double as we see Ethereum past 3 months was at 4,100, and Ethereum has huge volatility at this price level, huge buying area support. Solana is looking real good at this $126 range. We seen last year before Solana took off to $250, Solana went down to $110, and now this year we're seeing the same rinse and repeat cycle where Solana has to pull back down to hit an all-time year low, 126, so it can push back up $300. So it's a great one to pick up while it's low right now before we reach an all-time high again, break this new rap. Dogecoin is currently sitting at 16 cents, and I was gonna pick this cryptocurrency back up as it went to 20 cents. Now we got it back at a better price. We got it at 16, and we seen that all-time to hit 44 cents earlier in November and December. Now we look at this more, Elon Musk and Trump do more in the Doge efficiency, and they start cutting debt, they start pouring stimulus back to the economy. We want to keep an eye on this as we push back to $1. MicroStrategy is currently at $287, and last week we seen huge support around this $224 range, and we seen the price quickly bounce back. We want to keep on MSTR as we see Bitcoin push back to 100,000, and stock anytime it's in a correction or it's down for the day, we want to buy. MSTR overnight is down back to $257. It's a great price to pick this stock back up as we push back to 540 price target range. Same thing with Coinbase. Coinbase is currently at $217. Overnight, Coinbase fell due to Bitcoin volatility falling down 80,000. So we seen it at $207, and it's a great price to buy Coinbase as we push back to $400. It was 3 months ago in November at $350. Coinbase has been huge volatility. ARK Investments poured $8 million back into this stock. Great Coinbase cryptocurrency exchange for people to buy coins and then sell them. So we're gonna keep an eye on Coinbase. It's gonna be one of the best crypto brokerages in the world. Marathon Digital mines Bitcoin, and they approve transactions on the blockchain network. So you want to keep an eye on Marathon as we push back to $30. We were in the last 2 months of November, and we get this one on a huge sell, half off. So we get this one currently at $16. Overnight, Marathon Digital did fall back down to $14.75. So we got a better price right now, so we keep an eye to buy these miners. Hut 8 is a great miner company too, that one that accepts approved transactions on the blockchain network as well as Marathon Digital. It's currently at $13.51. Hut 8 has a great volatility, so this one has opportunity to go back to $30 faster than Marathon Digital. And we see this stock really stagnate around that $20 to $15 range. And we recently see it break below $15, and we see that last 1 year that this stock has been in the uptrend. So you want to keep an eye on buying this stock while it's in the dip in the correction. DJT, Donald Trump Truth Media social stock, currently at $23, and we see that this stock has huge volatility. However, Trump was in office in October, and now the stock's went from $45 to $58. Now it's back to $23. So now the stock has huge momentum to go back and double where it was when Trump starts putting real regulations into play and these tariffs start having good effects on the economy. This is a good stock to keep an eye on as we get it back down. Anything below $20 will be even better. GME GameStop has opportunity short squeeze like it did last year in 2024 in May. Stock has huge volatility around this $20 range, and we want to pick it up while it's at $24 as we push back to $120 as it hit in 2021. And that short squeeze, best short squeeze that ever happened in the company. It went up 650% in a day. Now GameStop has innovations, ways of clearing debt, and added new ways to add cryptocurrency to the company. So you want to keep an eye on GameStop. AMC is another one that has short squeeze potential. As we see, GameStop and AMC both had a short squeeze in May 2024. AMC is currently at $3, and this is where the price was AMC squeeze last year. So this has great support range. This price right here, as low as it is right now, it won't go any lower than $2, and we want to get this as it push over $14 like it did last year, so we can get at least a ×5 of what we put in. Another stock that has huge support buyer potential in the stock is Nike. Nike stock has been around this $65 to $80 range, and I want to pick up this stock right now as it's been beat up the last 5 years, and we see that we can push it back to $150. If we can get it now, the stock has great dividend rewards for its investors, about 65 cents a share, and it pays its investors quarter. So we can see that Nike has a huge support level around $78, and we see that in this uptrend after hitting the all-time low right here. You just want to keep buying this for years. Another stock that's on my radar is CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is going to be a company that's going to be needed in the future as cybersecurity and protecting our data and privacy and securing these AI infrastructure technologies are going to be needed in the future. See, CrowdStrike is currently at $33.50, and it hit an all-time last month to $460. So it's a great one to put some option calls and even buy some long-term shares, as this stock is going to push to 1,000 eventually in the next 2 to 3 years, and then even get to AI. Another stock that's on the radar is Shopify. Shopify builds websites for entrepreneurs and business owners, and they have thousands and millions of businesses that use their platform so they can put their website online and they can communicate with their customers and even do transactions. This one's going to be needed as people don't want to build their own website from scratch. They don't want to program the website using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or whatever language that's needed. They like to use something that's already a template, pull in the information there, use the API for transactions, and boom, Shopify does the rest for them. So this is going to be a stock that's needed. It's currently sitting at $100, and we've seen it at $131 the last 3 months. So as we push back to $200 with this stock, it's a great one to hold for the next 3 to 5 years in your portfolio, and keep buying right now, starting today. The next one on the list is DoorDash. DoorDash is going to be more involved in the future as food delivery. People are going out to eat and it's getting the food delivered to their doors. It's going to be more efficient, and the way the communication and technology is used with food delivery and self-driving AI eventually is going to get this stock pushed up back to 1,000. Right now, it's currently at $178. All time, whenever DoorDash released in February 21, was at $255. We see that DoorDash is going to push back up to its all-time highs. We see currently sitting where it's at. It's almost near like it's pushing. We're in a dip right now, so it's a great time to buy this stock as we push back to 250 all-time high. And you want to keep loading up as the stock is going to pass 500 and 1,000 eventually in the future if there's no stock splits. Another stock that's similar to Shopify is Wix. Wix provides a way that customers can build their own platform and website using their platform, and now that we see Wix is currently at $186 all time. Wix is currently down 44%. It's currently down $156 from its all-time high in the last 1,463 days. You want to buy this stock continuously as we push back up, and where we buy right now, we had the opportunity to double long term. This stock is going to push back towards $300. Adobe is one of the great stocks to be buying with graphic design being innovative, AI infrastructure using way to generate images, and now influencers, movies are demanding to use this AI function in the way that Adobe provides this access to its customers. Now we see that Adobe is currently at $449 all time. Adobe was at $650. It's currently down $201 from its all-time high in the last 399 days. It's down 31%. We see that Adobe has huge support level around this $415 range and anything above that. So it's a great one to keep buying and put on some long call options to hold for at least a year, some leaps, as you get a huge return, about 20,000 return from a long option on this one. MongoDB, the database storage, had good earnings report last week, but the stock fell tremendously. I mean, we see that Adobe and MongoDB go hand in hand together as their database and the other graphic design stock. But this one right here is getting way beat up compared to Adobe, and we see that it's currently at $187 and it's down $406 in the last 815 days. It is down 70%. And we want to pick this database storage stock up as we see AI and these companies get more demanded and data gets more out, and the more demand for people using processing data, they're going to need a place to store it. And this one is a great one to store your data using MongoDB software. and we're going to continue picking this stock up as low it is right now. For the next 3 years, we're going to get it back to $500. Supermicro Computer provides servers for AI companies like NVIDIA, currently at $38, and we've seen the last 13 days that Supermicro Computer was at $63, $69, and we see that now it's currently down 50% from that. And now the last 13 days, we have continued buying this stock right here and put it in some long call options, at least for 6 months to a year out. And then we want to continue buying shares of it as we push back to $120 that hit all-time high. And it has huge support around this area, and we want to continue buying because you see the area demand for AI chips and servers. NVIDIA, the one that has graphics card AI chip, the one that continues in this AI race that all the competitors look at, the one that carries the markets in NASDAQ, is currently at $112.69. You see that it reported earnings, and it never disappoints earnings, as they still see that they're selling high demand of these AI chips. And then we see the all-time high that NVIDIA reached $177, and now we see that it's currently down at least 35%. And now we have opportunity. If NVIDIA falls even low, below $100, you want to stop what you're doing and pick up the stock. That is a great level to see under $100. One of the best plays to be in right now and watching is Tesla. Tesla is currently down 50% the last 80 days, and it's currently down $236 from its all-time high that it reached in November. Now, see, Tesla is at 262 right now, currently sitting, and it's a huge area of support in this range. And we see that price touched this level at least once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. So where it's at, price bounced off this level at least 10 times in the past data is what it's showing us. So this right here is showing patterns and data all accumulating that Tesla is in the area of value of demand. So price stays around this area. In the next few days and weeks, you want to continue buying and put some long call options for you to make a $25,000 return investment, which will probably cost about $5,000 to $8,000, but will get you a return that can eliminate debt, throw a huge lump sum towards your home loan. Qualcomm, one of my favorite dividend stocks, is currently at $161, and it's currently down $78 in the last 259 days, sitting 33% down from its all-time high. Now, I told you guys last week that Qualcomm was right around $153 to pick this one up, because you could profit from the stock down and get price profits from the stock moving back up in return, and also the dividends that it gives back to own investors holding shares. So now we see that the stock already moved up $5 last week on Friday, and now you're getting a huge return on this. Keep accumulating shares off this, but the stock price is very volatile. It's like owning a normal stock like Tesla or NVIDIA, but not that. You're only getting dividend returns on that. So it's a great one to keep buying in your portfolio, as it is a great one to get maximum return on this buying this stock. AMD is currently sitting at $100, and we see that AMD is down 57% in the last 358 days, and it's currently down $128 from its all-time high. So we see AMD is another demand one for AI chips, partner son of NVIDIA, that this stock, semiconductor wise, is going to be huge demand, and the price that it's at right now is showing it's an area value at $100, and you see how much time's passed that this stock touched the $100 price. So we've seen it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10 times, and so forth. So we can keep seeing this right here, and past data showing that this price hit this price at least a lot of times. So we're gonna see that this stock could rebound from where it's at. Another great stock to keep on your radar is QUBT, quantum computing. The more as machine learning and us processing and collecting data to solve problems, it gets advanced using algorithms. This stock right here is a great one to pick up for the next hold to the next 3 to 5 years. It's currently down 83% from its all-time high. It's down $22 in the last 77 days. And this stock right here, you pick up now, you have the opportunity to times 5 what you put in. So if you put in 100, you got the opportunity to get it back 5. If you put in 1,000, you can get 5. And if you get 100,000 in there, you got the opportunity to put in 500,000. So right here, this stock is down And I said anything around below $5 is time to buy the stock. And now we see it at that level. If we could get it down to $3, it's even better price range. I'm gonna throw y'all guys another one for watching to the end. And last one we have is IonQ. It's currently down $35 from its all-time range. Last 60 days, the stock's been down 63%. And now we see that this stock is at $20. We have the opportunity to push back to $60 and times 3 what we put in. This stock has about at least $10 billion market cap. And we got to get this stock. It's the same thing as why it gets into quantum computing, studying machine learning and how AI is a way to communicate with humans, images, research, and all of that. So we want to pick this stock back up, and we want to continue buying for at least the next 3 years. And that's gonna cap it off for today's video, man. I hope you guys really appreciate this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go to SoFi Academics to start your budget. And that's gonna be it, guys. But I want to tell you guys thanks for all the support you guys been showing on the channel. I know that we are in this journey and we starting off to this stock journey. You're new to it and we might not know everything we need to know, but if you keep staying tuned, we're gonna learn together. Start little by little, throwing in ways and saying no to going out eating, or maybe even learning new skills so you can increase your income and now create you a budget for the month. Throw out ways that you can throw out extra expenses going towards car payments, going towards clothes, shoes, unnecessary apparel. Live a minimalist lifestyle. Start doing your research on blockchain and stock companies. Set goals, guys. You know, because our job is just temporary, just over broke. A job means just over broke. And while a career is something longevity that has goals towards our aspirations and what we want in life. So always think career over your job, you know, because most of our time is going to a job at the end of the day. So make sure you're going towards what you love to do and you're doing research and you're doing setting goals so you can do that more. Not just because it's a hobby right now temporarily, just because that's going to give you more peace and that's going to give you more relaxed way of you can spend your time longevity wise over time. While your job right now is just paying the bills right now, that's okay, because we all got to work a job right now in order to feed our family and put food on the table. So right now we got to continue setting goals for ourselves, guys, because if you write down 9 times, research says 9 times out of 10 people who write down their goals are going to achieve them, and they always reach their goals because they wrote them down and they have a way to reference them back and they have ways to get their steps because they're always on their mind. So write down your goals, write down your SMART goals. Make sure that you are putting ways to reach towards your passion, your dreams, and don't settle for less, guys. I mean, that's because right now we are doing what we're doing doesn't mean it's going to be like that for the next 5 years. Always dream big, but make sure that your goals and your dreams are reachable in standards, reachable, not too high where they're not possible to reach. Set reasonable and reachable goals. That's going to be it for this, man. Y'all have a good one. See you guys in the next one.
I stole my love and make it count. I've been in the flood, but I never drowned it. Life is tough on a simple bounty. Faith in the Lord, I never move a mountain. As I sow, I shall reap. There's an outcome to our deeds, so I practice what I preach. Yet I'm covered in the spirit, from my head to my feet. What I want is not a need. She keep begging me to stay. Something's telling me to leave. I stole my love and make it count. I've been in the flood, but I never drowned it. Life is tough on a simple bounty. Faith in the Lord, I never move a mountain.